Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is come back in a second with a sunken shame face. Baby, I just opened this Bible up and it opened up to the story of David and Goliath. And it's the picture, like, it has the art where David just hit Goliath. He just struck Goliath. And here's the message. So God said for somebody that it's kind of like you have a Goliath ahead of you. Whatever it is, it's some kind of situation. Either it's a situation, it's a person, it's a place, or a thing that is ahead of you. God said that he is about to do what David did to Goliath, to your Goliath. And he's going to put some people, a person, or something, a thing to shame. Somebody, something, someone is going to be put to shame today. And somebody face, you're going to see it too. It's going to be how David and Goliath was. All them people was around when they, you know what I'm saying? And David hit Goliath with the rock and fell over and everybody was like, that kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Then they ran over and got him, and you know what I'm saying? And finished him. Finish her. I just feel like it's that kind of, I don't know why I feel like it's just like somebody gonna be put to shame, you know what I'm saying, regardless to what it is. And this not something that you should celebrate, because somebody being put to shame can be very, like, it's not always a good thing, you know what I'm saying, to celebrate that. But when somebody is literally, like, I just feel like this is somebody that is ridiculing you, this is somebody that is harassing you, this is somebody that is doing you so bad, and God said he is sick of it. He is the one that's gonna do this. It don't even have nothing to do with you. It's not, this is whoever you are, you more Solomon. God about to do this. God is going to do this. You gonna see somehow, some way, regardless of you. I don't know if it's gonna be a situation where you like how you see, how you hear about it. Either somebody gonna tell you about it, but I feel like for some of y'all, you gonna see something. It's something that you gonna see. You know what I'm saying? And it could even be a situation where you like, I don't even plan on being at home today. Girl, you could be out somewhere and see something happen to somebody that did see you something. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be at home to see it, but you gonna see something. It's which is wild to me. But that's the message. You gonna see something, whatever it is gonna defeat somebody. It's something that's go completely done. And it don't mean that this person is going to be deceased, but they gonna stop doing whatever it is they did to you. Like, whatever it is they were doing, whatever they did, whatever happened, they, like, it's gonna cause all that to cease, whatever this embarrassment, this shame is. And it could just literally be a situation, like, I'm thinking about how some people will, like, they'll be mistreated. I'm thinking about in this Reddit story where the parents were mistreating the kid, and then the kid tells the grandparents, and the grandparents come and get on the parents, like that kind of vibe. It's gonna be a shocker. Or like I think the little boy was left at home while the family went on a vacation to Hawaii. Both the kids were graduating, but they were only celebrating one. And then long lost aunt pops up and gives a big check, 50 stacks, and they mad and up in arms. Why you not sharing? You should share. And he's like, no, it's my money. Y'all weren't here. Y'all did me dirty. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's that kind of vibe. It's the kind of vibe where it's something that is completely out of your hands. Somebody completely unrelated and unlike to you is gonna pull up, come through, or something is gonna show. Like God said, he gonna show out. Somebody is gonna be put to shame. Somebody is going to be embarrassed for their actions towards you. Somebody is going to be embarrassed for their actions towards you. And for some of y'all, it could simply just be somebody finding out what they did. Regardless to, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's, like, I'm thinking about how in one of the Reddit stories, it was a sister-in-law that put something in her sister-in-law's food to try to cause her to have a miscarriage. But she didn't eat it. She gave it to her brother-in-law. He got sick. And when they found out he was sick, they were trying to figure out who did this, and they were trying to say it was her. She went back to her camera footage and rewinded it back and found out that it was her sister-in-law that put something in his food. For somebody, there is something on a camera that you can rewind back, and you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what that's about, but you know what I'm saying? It could put somebody to shame. It could make somebody like stop doing something. Because that's like that's something that you can't even like you can do a lot of stuff. But you can't deny your face on camera. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you can deny, can't nobody say that you were saying certain things unless they hear it out your mouth. They can't say that you were um hearing, they can't say what you heard, obviously, because nobody can hear what you hear but you. Nobody can see what you see but you. And nobody, you know what I'm saying, knows what's in your heart like you do but you. But when somebody is seeing somebody in the act of doing something on camera, you can't deny it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially like if it's a situation where ain't nobody else supposed to be here. You know, so who else could it be? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's that like guys like that's go, ooh, Lord have mercy. Anyways, that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces. I don't know why, but that's the message for somebody. And go ahead and say it for somebody, you know what I'm saying? Either somebody think that you don't have the ability to rewind the footage back, or they like, you know what I'm saying, they just don't care, or I don't know, but somebody finna be put to shame, baby, on blast, embarrassment. That's the message. And you know what I'm saying, like this gonna be a situation where God gonna do something. It's something gonna happen. God is going to cause this to happen. God said by his hand, he gonna cause this to happen, because whatever this person is doing is like I just feel like it will be scandalous. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like it will be like somebody betraying you. God said betrayal. Like this is betrayal. Whatever this person is doing on camera, whatever it like something is going on, baby. Um. But anyways, God said he gonna deal with something today for somebody. Whew. And the last thing I'm going to say is the scripture. Now, David had been anointed by Samuel the prophet, who was obeying God's commands to be king of Israel. He entered service with Saul and was successful as a leader, that Saul became jealous of him and sought to kill him. But when he was wounded in battle, Saul fell on his sword to avoid being captured alive by the enemy. So David became king first of Judah, then of all Israel. God said, for whoever this is for, just because you have to go through some battles in life does not mean that you're not going to become who he said you're going to become. You're going to become who he said you're going to become, regardless. And you may have to go through some twists and turns in order to get there. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to be there. And that's just like, I'm being reminded of the second video that I recorded today about, you know what I'm saying, two women, one in a relationship, one not. The one that isn't is trying to get pregnant by the man, you know what I'm saying, but the one in the relationship get pregnant, the other one don't, even though they sleeping with this man more than, you know what I'm saying. But you can't, you cannot rewrite what God has written. But the crazy thing about it is, even if that woman was to get pregnant, that baby is not going to be the baby that God said that man is going to have with the woman he's supposed to be with. It's not. It's impossible. That's just like Samuel. We already know Samuel was a prophet. Hannah cried and cried and cried and cried and cried and begged and pleaded God for Samuel. Panini had 15, 20, 11 kids. But guess who they wasn't? Not one of them was a prophet. Not a one. Because God didn't call her bloodline to be prophets. So it don't matter if she sleep with, you know what I'm saying, somebody that got that bloodline, they husband, and have kids by him. She could do that all she wants to. But they gonna be, you know what I'm saying, it's still not gonna be a situation where she gonna be able to have what this other woman was supposed to have. And I just feel like that's the vibe. Like, that's the vibe. That's the vibe. God said it's not going to be a situation where somebody, just because they heard that you supposed to give birth to a prophet, you a prophet, and you supposed to give birth to a prophet. So, if I sleep with their man, then I'm going to have the prophet. No, you not. How? That's not how genetics work. That's stupid. Genetics don't work like that. This is somebody that needs to go back to the science. Like, you know what I'm saying? And middle school, elementary science. That is not how genetics work. Even if it was a situation with a person that God said is going to have a prophet child, don't have a baby with the person that they are married to, it don't mean they not going to have a prophet child ever. That may not be the person they supposed to be married to. That may be a counterfeit for them. But it ain't gonna be a situation where somebody gonna be able to sleep with a person, have a baby, and then they have the baby that they were supposed to have. No, boo. This is somebody that think that it's in the sperm, but it's in the egg. Anyways, that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.